Drake, coming off the other night, what's kind of the focus been for you guys the last couple of days?
Um, I think there's a huge focus defensively. Obviously, we dropped in the rankings defensively. I think moving forward, that's something that has to be our stronghold, something that uh, that we can always fall back on, regardless of how the game's going, how we are playing offensively. I think that's something that we really have to focus on moving forward.
I would imagine there's a good bit of frustration amongst all you guys. How do you handle that without letting it sort of consume you and affect what you need to do?
I think the biggest thing is just staying together. Obviously, you said there's a frustration. Nobody likes to lose. I think just using that frustration, putting it in the right direction, to be able to get this our team back in the right direction, back in the win column. But I think the biggest thing is just staying together, continue to just come together as a team, continue to focus our efforts on the defense end. And I think everything will work itself out.
Coach Mack always talks about when he puts somebody in, he wants to know what he's going to get. And I think you've been pretty good at that. When you go in, what is it that you're expected to do?
I think just have a life to me, a pop of energy to me that the rest of my teammates can feel. Try to My main focus going into the game is really trying to be that dog defensively. I think that's kind of where my head is, as well as just put my teammates in the best position possible. But like I said, main focus right now is defense and how can we get stops? How can we stop other teams from scoring? That's where my head is.
Dre, you had the one the other night in the first half where you finished with a dunk, and I know I think the game before you had missed that layup. Is that a mindset now? Do you try to, when you make a mistake like that, do you try to then make up for it and kind of continue to be aggressive when you go in there in the paint?
Yeah, I think it's always good to learn from your mistakes. Obviously, I think that just having that aggressive mindset, going to the rim, dunking it, can fix that type of mistake. So I think you can say that, yes.
Dre, what have you seen out of Sid? Maybe what do you see in practice that's translated to what he's done lately in games?
Sid's the same guy every day. Someone that always keeps his head down, continues to work, grind, never complains, never, gives you bad energy. He's the same guy every day. So that's what translates to the games lately. You've seen him past few games had great minutes. Last game obviously played a great game I believe he had a double double. He's the same guy every day. What you know what you're gonna get from him every day. What you've seen is what we get from practice every day.
Dre, Coach mentioned the other day after the in-state game how a lot of players on the roster have kind of inconsistent play. I know coaches have their own way of dealing with that in practice and whatnot, but as a player, how do you go about helping some of your teammates snap out of a cold streak or things of that nature?
Just continue to stay positive. Feed each other. Confidence. I think that's as a team, that's huge. As basketball players, we play off confidence. So just continue to provide confidence for my teammates. Continue encourage them, and just stay with them, stick together.
Is it different or easier in any way to prepare for a team that you played so recently? You just played them 10 days ago or so?
I guess so, yes, just because, obviously I already played them, kind of know their game scheme, kind of know what they like to go to, kind of know their strengths and weaknesses. Obviously, we can watch our game film, see what we did wrong and areas that we can fix moving forward, as well as some things that we did good to, continue to do.
Coach Mack made it pretty clear the other day, as people have asked about the consistency thing, it was pretty clear that it's frustrating him. Does it frustrate you guys that one night you're getting one kind of performance and then the next game it's something completely different?
I think there's two sides to the answer. Obviously, we have a deep team. Guys are capable, of having, great nights, different nights. So I think there's that side to it, as well as just, it can be frustrating that, some nights is not your night, which is understandable. I think just having the main focus that if it's not your night, just provide everything that you can to the team to be able to help get the win. I think every day we just need to come out, have that same pop, the same energy, the same life. But like I said, it's two sides to the answer. Every night, it's not going to be your night, and that's okay because we have a deep enough team to be able to have that and afford for that. So, like I said, it's two sides to the answer.
How's your lip? I think that happened in practice, didn't it?
Yeah, it's doing better. Yeah.
What was the attitude yesterday in practice from the team because that was a tough night the other night.
Just to get better, just continue to improve. Like I said before, the main focus was defense. You know, how can we stop teams from scoring? How can you know, we get teams to gain consecutive stops? I think that was the main focus from every player to player, just to get better.